Welcome to Monday Morning Wellness Break. My name's Dwayne, I'm your instructor, and I'm gonna invite you to stand up and we're gonna do a little bit of balance and we're gonna move towards our best speed skater impression today. So, we're standing, have your feet about hip width apart, hip width apart. That's narrower than you think it is. A good way to figure out hip width is just do a little jump, land, and you're probably going to land naturally with your feet in the right position. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter where your feet are. I don't want them super close and I don't want them super wide, so comfortable, all right? Okay, stand nice and tall, and I want you to have a little bit of tension between your shoulder blades so your chest opens up, your face points straight forwards, so slight chin tuck. Remember to breathe. Perfect. Now, again, let's bring our attention to our feet. And I want you to bear weight through both feet and through every part of both feet. So feel the balls of your feet engage. Feel the outer edges, the inner edges, the instep, the heel. If we use every part of our foot, then no part of our foot is overloaded with anything. And you actually can feel kind of light, okay? Do a quick check on the knees. And have them just a little bit soft, okay? So they're not bent backwards like a flamingo, and they're not rock solid straight, but they're just soft. So your leg muscles are contributing to this process a little bit, okay? Awesome. Now that you've focused all of your attention on those things, go back to your breath. Make sure that you're inhaling and you're exhaling. Nailed it, okay? So in this really nice balanced position now, what I want you to do is shift your weight into your left foot. So we're like at about a 90-10 split. 90% of the weight is on the left foot. The right foot is still on the floor, but it's really not contributing very much. And notice what that left foot feels like now, okay? Use the whole foot. The ball is engaged, the outer edge, the instep, the heel. Try to do a little circle to see if you can make sure you're engaging all parts of it. That left knee is soft. It's not completely locked straight. Okay. And then breathe. That left foot's bearing quite a bit of weight, isn't it? Okay, let's shift over to the right side. All the way to the right. So now the right foot is bearing about 90% of your weight. Now, the foot can stay relaxed. The foot does not have to claw or grab the floor. Remember, this last week, an open, relaxed foot actually bears your weight and acts as an amazing balance tool and shock absorber. Use the whole foot, ball of the foot, heel, outside edge, instep. Toes can just kind of wiggle inside the shoe. The toes really aren't doing very much right now, okay? And come back to center. Now find that center point where each foot is bearing equal weight. I like to do a little movement, a little wiggle to see what things feel like. Excellent. Okay, as you're balancing there and just relaxing and using both feet equally and having soft knees, let me show you what we're gonna do now, okay? So we're going to move to bouncing onto the left foot, and then the right foot is gonna reach out and tap as we go, okay? This is the exercise. Now, I would say the easiest version of this exercise is in a fully standing position, okay? But if we want to make it just a little bit more interesting, we're going to bend with the hip shooting out backwards, a little bend in the knee, and then we're going to hold that new lower position, okay? Here's really the only thing that you can screw up on this. As you lower your body, if your body goes straight down and the knee goes forwards, we're going to call that wrong. Instead, the bum has to shoot backwards, okay? That's how we want to do it. Okay, that's the plan. So let's get in our left foot, okay? And you're gonna lower yourself as much as you feel comfortable. If you lower at all, bum goes backwards. And now here we go. Right foot taps out and comes back in. And that's it. This is our exercise. All right, on. You can add a little speed skating action to it with the arms. When the right foot goes out, the right hand comes across center line. Or you can simplify it and keep those hands out front. Remember, hands out front, counteract the weight out back. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So your left hip might have started to burn a little bit from bearing your weight. That's one of the goals. Okay, right foot, balance. We're using the whole foot. We're gonna bend that hip and knee a little bit if we want, and here we go. Left foot taps out to the side and comes back. Nice. To work on that balance a bit, when the feet come together, don't put your left foot on the floor. Just keep it in the air. If the balance is kind of shaky, then plant that foot as it comes in to make sure that you feel stable, okay? Excellent. You may have chosen a position that's a little low because now it's starting to burn. You can either lean into it and enjoy it or raise yourself up. 3, 2, 1, and come on out of that. Okay, perfect. Next round can be exactly the same, or if you want to make it a little spicier, you can add a little bit of speed to it. All right, so on the left foot, let's balance. Go to a position that you like, and now right foot taps in and out. And if you want, let's go a little faster. A little faster according to what you think that is. It can be super fast if you want, or just a nice comfortable speed, right? It's still Monday morning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning somewhere. So you can choose to just make this to be whatever you want, okay? Again, fully standing, slow tapping is absolutely fantastic. 3, 2, 1, shut that down. Perfect. Let's go to the other side. Balancing, right foot. All right, pick your position, same plan. It can be exactly what we just did or a little faster. Ready? Here we go. Okay. You're still breathing, and the breathing might be elevated at this point, right? We're just trying to maybe speed that up a little bit. Sometimes the balance is actually easier to accomplish if your movement is faster. 3, 2, 1, and shake that out. Perfect. So if you ever watch, more commonly maybe in sports, but almost any sport, an athlete will often just move around. You see them during the national anthem or at the start line or when they're not supposed to be doing anything. They're never just standing still. That's more common to see, let's say, in a Zoom meeting, right? You pop into a Zoom meeting, there's 30 people there, and it's like their screens are frozen and they're just totally still. Well, humans are actually made to move. So the reason that they're always doing this kind of thing, moving around, is to get a feeling for their body, because as an athlete, they want to be aware of what's going on. So what I would encourage you to do is switch from one foot to the other and just shake, okay? If you've done this before, you have a natural way of doing it. If you haven't done it before, this might feel really crazy. You might also notice there's more parts in your body that shake and wiggle and reverberate and vibrate than you thought, maybe more that you're comfortable with. You realize, wow, that's why I don't move. I really feel jiggly. Well, we're supposed to feel jiggly. So shake it out. Shake it out. All right, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay. Back to standing. Back to feet about hip width apart. Okay. And standing nice and tall. The goal here now is to move really slowly and patiently. And we're going to take the left hand and we're going to slide it down the side of the left leg. We're all going to go as far as we feel comfortable, and all of our distances could be quite varied. As we reach down the side, the goal is to go straight sideways. So no rolling forwards, no rolling backwards, okay? Just sideways. And then as we do this, it's going to be really slow and controlled. So I'll count us in. And then we'll hold the bottom and then we'll pop out or slowly move out. No popping in this one. All right, ready? And here we go. Left hand slides down the side of the left leg. And what you and I are really focusing on is going straight sideways, okay? Use both feet to bear your weight. It's not just on your left foot. Okay. Don't roll forwards, don't roll backwards. Wherever you get to, let's hold this. Hold, hold, and 3, 2, 1, slowly come out. Perfect. Right side. And down we go, nice and slow. If you get to a spot that feels like it's the end, then hold it there and wait for us. Sometimes you can get to what feels like the end, and with a little bit of patience, you can actually go a little further past that spot. All right, let's hold. There we go. Hold your bottom spot here. Hold, breathe, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come out. Perfect. We're asking movement to come from different parts of our body here. So if one of those parts doesn't move very well, then that's simply what's going to stop you. And that's completely fine. Let's do it again. Left side, down the left leg. Here we go. Nice and slowly, nice and slowly, nice and slowly. Remember, both feet and your knees are soft. They're not locked. And you're breathing. Breathing here is hard. Okay, we're going to hold. I mean, it's restricted, right? 3, 2, 1, and slowly come up. And then the right side's going down. Nice and slowly, patiently, reaching those fingers down the leg. Get to your end point. And now we're holding, holding. 3, 2, 1, and slowly come up. If any of you have a little bit of extra body tissue around the middle, there's a term we call, that's the official term in exercise and biomechanics called body tissue approximation. And that's when one body part squishes into the next body part. It feels kind of funny. Body tissue approximation. That's just the way it is. Okay, one more time, left side, going down the leg. As we go down this final time, see if your end point is a little further than it was to begin with. All right, if you're there, hold. If you're not, keep moving. Get there and hold. Straight sideways, both feet are working. 3, 2, 1, and slowly come up. All right, last time going to the right. Right hand slides down the leg. If you have any of that body tissue approximation happening, that's just how you're made. That's how it is. We should all be feeling a little bit of what I call bloop, bloop, a little bit of folds, folding on folds on the side. That's normal. And we're holding, and we're holding, and we're breathing. 3, 2, 1, and slowly come out of that. Perfect. All right, last thing with the feet and ankles. We're going to rock front to back, lifting the heels and lifting the toes. Here we go. This is a full body movement. Even though just the ankles and the feet are operating, the whole body is moving through space, okay? When you have your entire body shifting through space, the fluid in your inner ears gets stimulated, so you start to learn about balance, and your motor cortex gets stimulated, so your brain, not the part of your brain that worries about stuff all the time, but the part of your brain that enjoys movement. So our bodies are kind of made to move. It gets stimulated, it gets turned on, and it's just fantastic for it. Awesome. Now, whatever pace you've chosen to start with, try to go just a titch faster. Heels are lifting, toes are lifting, doesn't matter how much. We're just trying to make this a little quicker. And you're breathing. When you start to focus, sometimes the breathing goes 3, 2, 1, And come onto that. Perfect. All right, shake that out. That's the morning wellness break. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. And I will see you again soon. Take care.